Why on earth would we want to do that?
Because otherwise it'd be a bit boring, do you not think?
No, it'd be quite funny listening to you talk to yourself.
Detail tyres fitted. Right, there we go. We are live, and I've just started talking a load of random BS.
You've not even set up your stream properly, and you've already gone live. Good start.
No, I know.
Good start.
Fantastic start, mate.
Get in there.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to XFR Formula 2 for commentary from myself, T.S. Leclerc, and joined by two co-commentators this evening. Welcome back, T.S. Gunhead.
Yeah, and on mic.
And last week's co-commentator, T.S. Carroll. How are we doing this evening, gents?
Wunderbar.
Alright, could have picked a better track, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Unfortunately, we don't get a choice in that. Yeah, it's not the greatest of tracks, I think everyone can agree on that. But usually it does perform. I've cocked that right up.
Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Nice and professional
Welcome to the
as
stream,
normal.
guys. Yeah, always professional. Words elude me. It usually produces. There we go. Produces was the word. Some good racing. For league racing, that is, anyway.
Just got news to interrupt from the grid that it is going to be a full wet race.
Yeah, heavy rain at the start of the race. Rosberg just told me that as well.
Good way to spice things up.
Yeah,
That'll
that could
definitely make it
definitely
enjoyable.
spice things up. Yeah. Watch everyone bin it into turn one.
Yeah, have four finishers.
Yeah, so we're right on board with Water Zero at the moment in the Renault team. On the medium tyres. Let's see what he can do. Coming round turn 3. Looking smooth at the moment. Very easy to pick up an invalidated lap time here because the track limits are atrocious. Gunhead, you have an echo.
Oh, hold up.
Oh,
Hold up.
How's that?
It's good.
Oh, yeah.
it's the most professional.
Sorry, there's not much
professionalism.
happening at the moment, guys. I'm currently mid-tweet.
Oh,
Here at TES, we are proud of our professional outlook on racing.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, fantastic professional commentator from the TES owner, indeed.
It's always going to be super professional.
Will puts in a 133.2. Currently on provisional pole, but he is the only person to set a lap time.
It's a good lap. It's a good first lap. Good
133.2
benchmark for some drivers there.
yeah, from the Renault driver. What does Water do?
135.8.
35.8. And then a 32.9 from Risky Andy in the house. Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh, well held. Have I got the weather
well.
report? Yes, I do, Donald.
So don't call him Ricky Andy for nothing.
Who
heavy
is going to be
rain.
flying out the back of that Renault?
Yes, I suspect Gareth is going to
Have a few words.
need a change of
for Risky
underwear.
Andy? Yeah, and that too.
That was very. Who would next be on a lap then? I believe it would be the Alfa Romeo of Rosberg.
I think one to watch on this qualifying will be TES Sambo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Full
got
of
a good
surprises.
result here before the SFR restart, of course. Martin 04PL, thank you very much for the follow. It's only an hour late to thank you, but I appreciate it. Rosberg on the soft tyres.
Yeah.
See what he can do. Coming up to the penultimate corner now. Getting a little bit of a toe. Nice and smooth. Final turn now. Across the line, and there's a 132.6.
Ooh, very good
Attempts
lap.
quicker than
Very good lap
Whiskey and
indeed.
the 666.
Yeah, Rosberg will be
Hey
proud of
Light
that
Shock, welcome to the stream. Great professionalism from us all.
It is.
one.
Get on
Yeah,
our
buddy.
level.
Get on Roland's level. P14.
Yeah. Beastie has gone out on the hard tyres.
Yeah.
Not
he's-
particularly sure you want to use them round here.
And
The
he
idea
is
that BC
only,
might not have done much practice.
yeah, close
This
to
is true.
300 slower than Gareth in 8th.
I'm just on board with
Yeah,
Mello
that's not-
now, who is
That's a good-
coming to the end of his
into
lap.
The penultimate corner, yeah.
Yep.
Ferrari diving into the pits. Let's see what the tracing point can do. It's a 1:33.6.
Not a bad time.
So it's,
So much
it's a
for
second
racing
off of
pointless.
Rosberg,
Currently 4th and 5th.
or no point racing.
Yeah.
Looking like a Daniel Ricciardo sort of style helmet, just from that camera view. Picking up tips. Yeah, you love to see it, Light Shark. You love to see it.
As Greasy goes out and takes the barrier out straight away on his way around turn 1. We'd like to see it.
Get in there, Lewis.
It's about
Well-
right for a Haas car. I think he must
So-
be in Grosjean's car.
He
Pause the
is.
cut in.
Oh, that's not quite the line.
I don't know. I suppose that's
All
a quick
that.
lap time.
Oh yeah, there's Grosjean's car as well.
Yeah.
There's
So,
Black Tea.
still 4 drivers to set a lap time. Roll hard lad for McLaren, Joycey, TS Dom and TS Roland for the Red Bulls. Swayze, thank you. We didn't know it was wet already, but cheers.
Sarcasm intensifies.
I feel like Rollhard, Dom, and
It's
Roman
race
are
week, boys.
waiting for a bit more grip before they go and set a lap time.
I suppose so. Joycey, Dom has now come out. Warder is still on the medium tyres, 3 laps old. It's, I guess, tyre wear that is pretty much non-existent round here. So
Dom's just keeping my Red Bull seat warm for my Saturday races.
what do you know? Oh, I've changed the camera angle.
Just breaking in the engine for me.
Yeah,
Joycey's starting
absolutely.
his hot lap.
Be good to
Right,
watch
we'll
on
go
board with
on
Joycey.
board. Yeah, we are on board with Joycey now, the second Haas driver. Coming down to what I call turn 1, but actually turn 2. Very easy to cut that corner. Even if you do have 2 wheels on the circuit. It's around turn 3 now. Looking smooth.
The thing we want to get across to people though is if you are missing your sports fix, we've got plenty of esports over the weekend with today's race, Saturday's racing and Sunday's racing.
Absolutely.
Plenty to keep everybody entertained.
There's
Just
people
rolling. Getting out of
enjoy
everyone's
watching
way.
the... Okay, if people do enjoy watching the esports side of things, I stream pretty much all of my races. I race Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays. So,
Niceplug.com.
yeah. Big up the Tez. Oh, I've
Joycey
called it
gets the
Tez. TES.
fastest sector 2.
I'll put his lap data on as well so we can see what he's doing. In the top right hand corner.
Oh!
Powered by Rolex.
Nearly
Look
lost
at
it
that.
there.
Bit of a tank slapper
Cost
there.
him a 10th, maybe 2.
Good catch though. Good
Let's
catch.
see what he
from
can do.
Joycey.
Yeah.
He's held it very well. Very lucky not to invalidate that lap time there. What can he do?
Third.
Place.
Still a good lap time.
3:32.
300ths off his teammate.
Exactly 300ths off his teammate. Rosberg has just come out, but I believe we will go on
Rosberg's
board
there?
now. Go on board with the Red Bull driver of TES Dom, who is on his flying lap on the softer tyres.
Did not know there was such
54
a thing
car.
as a flying lap for TES Dom, but it would be good to see.
Speaking of flying laps, Roland's just started his as well.
All joking aside though, Dom's got to be one of the most consistent drivers I've watched. Always seems
We
to
won't
come away
mention
with
last
points.
Saturday's race at Hungary. but
Well, you're not
What
going
do
to
you
finish. You're not going to win every single race, but I mean, if you had put money on somebody getting points most weekends, it would have to be Dom.
Come around the final turn now. Don't run too wide. Goes P10 with 135.1. Just a tenth off of TES Norris.
Yeah,
So now we will go
Roland's
on board with. No, we won't. We'll go on board with Rollhard, lad. Coming to the end of Sector 2. What can the McLaren driver do? It's purple Sector 2.
Oh,
He's aggressive on the brakes. Could be a good lap if he holds it.
sexy ass helmet too. Well, gold for
Definitely
rule
go
hard,
there.
lad.
Pardon.
Heard what I said.
Try and make some viewers excited.
5 viewers,
Be
welcome to
careful
the
with
stream.
your words.
And Rosberg has improved. 132.4 now. 2 tenths improvement. What can Rollhard lad do? It's a 32.5.
This is it.
Less
Outside
than a
that.
tenth
just-
off.
Just a tenth off. 5 viewers, welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you're all doing fantastically.
Swayze up to fifth.
COVID-19 may have stopped all sport, but not the esports.
It'll take more than a virus to keep us offline.
Absolutely. So, Pushkar is on his outlap, about to start his final lap. Let's ride on board with him now.
I say that, however, we have had to
DRS
miss one of
open.
our weekends due to Xbox Live going down because of a virus.
Coincidentally, it was at Australia.
Oh,
On the
that's
same
Dom's lost his
weekend
front
of
wing.
Australia. So
Dom's
good
hit the
thing he's in
barrier.
Sector 3, but he does have Mello coming round, who is on his flyer. We'll go back on board with Pushkar in a second. Can Mello improve on his 133.6? Coming around the final turn now.
Ooh, he does, but he doesn't improve
He
position.
does, but he doesn't improve position. And he tried sending me to the Shadow Realm. Yes, get in there, Lewis. We saw it. We caught it on stream. So, who was I on
Sambo
board
is
with?
coming round on a purple second sector, coming into... Now he's on his way to the penultimate corner. We'll see what he can do with this lap. Very smooth.
Ooh,
It's
Good lap time.
132.9, so just ahead of P Will? Big Will.
Big
Big
wee.
Pete.
Big Wee, yes.
Not Big Wee.
Hey Will, if you're there. The yellow flag in
That's
sector
real hard, lad.
3, and that's a
That's-
McLaren.
Yeah, he's just going slow.
Speaking of
Let's
Big
get it
Wee,
out of the way, I
on
think.
his way up the
Yeah.
pits now.
Swayze has him validated and coming in now.
Yeah,
Mello
Push
Roland
car
yet to
is
settle
about
up.
to start.
Pushkar!
Ooh.
What a lap!
Oh,
I
well,
wish I
mine
was on
was
board
on his
with
out
that.
lap still, but there you go.
Someone is a bit crackly. Well, is he Northern Irish or is he English? That would narrow it down a little bit, Gareth.
That would
Is
help.
it my bowl of Cuckoo Pops that's sitting beside me? Or is it not?
So, a fantastic lap time from Pushkar in the Toro Rosso team with a 132.1, and Rosberg is going to have to pull something out the hat here if he wants to take that pole position.
I think we're going to see.
So, Roland's still to set a lap time.
I think we're going to see a few more fast laps towards the end of this. Although Roland, I was about to say I don't think Roland was going to go out, but he's just come out now.
Sambo is still out on track as well, but I imagine he's coming in. So
I
we
think
will
he'll
go
box
on
and try and get one
board
more out.
with the... Oh, no, we will. Yep. He's in.
Oh,
There we go.
everyone's coming out now. So at least
English.
six
Okay,
cars
so
going out.
it's Gunhead. It's not me, is it, Gareth?
Well, if it's
Wouldn't
Gareth
imagine
complaining,
so.
I'm not going to bother trying to fix it.
Oh, Gareth.
Okay, so Big Will
See,
has
mate.
started a lap. Didn't
Yeah.
hear Carroll. You have included your audio, haven't you?
I have. Yeah, I have, definitely.
Big Will on his flying lap now. No, it's not me. Okay, so it's Gunhead. So I'm going to set up a new party quickly as we watch Big Will
Oh no!
go round. Oh no. 1 second, lads.
No.
Right, Gunhead, do you want to try speaking and see if that's better? Wow. Hashtag professional.
Hashtag it wasn't on stream because I hadn't my audio included yet.
Let Gunhead take the realm for a minute.
Is that better? Have we lost the crackle with the nut button? I think we probably have.
I think we probably have. Yeah.
I am currently on board with Roland. I don't know about yourself. I'm not actually watching.
Yeah, I am now on board with
live.
Roland. I was on board with Will, who's gone 5th because I've just gone off of him.
Good luck for
always
Big
Last
Wee.
happens.
time from Big Wee.
That's not so funny. They got Big Wee.
He's gonna hate me
Uh,
commentating if I keep calling him that.
It's alright,
Big
we
Bill.
love you really, we. Roland flying towards the sector line. Into sector 3. What can the Dutchman do?
Flying Dutchman. We might have a Verstappen on our hands.
I was close to a corner cut, but he got away with it.
He's
Oh, he's
backed
stolen.
out.
He's backed out, hasn't he? He has.
Is he gonna start another one?
He's gonna go again. He's gonna try again.
Well, at least.
He invalidated. Okay, he
Oh, he
invalidated.
did it. Validated.
Right,
Alright.
okay.
Didn't come up red for me. Did it come up red for anyone else?
No, I didn't get it.
No. Rosberg is on a lap and he is 2/10 up at the moment. What can the Alfa Romeo driver do?
Aaron has backed out of his lap. Must be invalidated.
Can he knock Pushkar off of that pole position? Yes,
Yes,
he
he
can with a 1:32.0.
Good lap time from Rosberg.
Ben goes P5. Beaten Will by 9
Risky Andy
thousandths.
Andy
is
now.
coming across the line now.
Doesn't
change.
improve. It's exactly the same time as Beastie.
Or
What
at
about
least
Joycey? Joycey coming up to the penultimate corner. Nice and smooth. What about the final turn? Get this right. And goes P4. Jumps his teammate by
Swayze
4
boxes.
thousandths of a second.
Mello
Mello
has
now.
improved by over
Actually,
10.
no.
I believe
On
our
board
last
with
driver
Warder
is now
because he's going to
Mello.
cross the line first.
Mello
What
boxes.
can the
out.
voice of F1XL do?
Nothing.
P13 back on board with Mello and he's boxed. What about TES Roland? This is his last chance to get a good lap time in. Final corner now. Goes P10 with 1:33.2.
Makes up some ground.
Left it right to the end.
Hopefully he's
But
got some life
there
on
we
those
have it.
tyres.
I have to say, boys,
I
that
would
was,
imagine so.
that was disappointing from the
Oh.
TES lads. No one in the front 3 rows.
Currently looking at Norris's car and his wheel has appeared to go onto his nose.
I've gone on board as well.
And this left wheel continues to
Get in
move.
there,
I
Lewis.
didn't know
Fantastic
anywhere.
drive, mate.
Miracles do happen, mates.
It's always good
I
to see
think-
a
I think
Mercedes
Matty
with a
was
wheel
trying
missing.
to enter the shadow realm there. But yeah, there is our grid. It is F1i Rosberg for Alfa Romeo on pole position, followed very, very indeed by Pushkar Xbox 2012 in Toro Rosso and Roll Hard Lads for the McLaren team in P3. Joycey 1993 is P4 alongside his teammate in Haas, Risky Andy 666. P6 is Beastie NUFC for Ferrari, followed by TES Big Will in P7. P8 is
go on, Big
TES
Wee.
Swayze. P9 TES Sambo, and rounding out the top 10 is TES Roland.
I went for the burp there to try and throw you off
Please
your,
hold.
your grid talk there, Jamie. I think it worked.
No, it didn't. Just hold.
Ooh, that's a lot of rain.
Was the AI? I know it was the AI, Matty. Don't worry.
Doubt.
Oh my god.
I don't believe, Matty, that it was the AI. I think that was
Someone
just Matty.
soon. believe no one else has
That was
taken a
tense.
second
Great lap by
Mercedes.
push car from Rosberg. Yeah, it was a very, very good qualifying for you two. Right, so carrying on. P11 in the tracing point is Mello 888, followed by TES Norris for the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. P13 in Red Bull is TES Dom, and coming up the rear, as per usual, is Warder 0 for Renault in P14. So we have a very interesting race on our hands, lads.
Honestly, I can't
What
wait
do
to
we
watch
think
the race
is going to
between.
happen?
I cannot wait to watch the race between TES Dom and Wardero. It's going to be phenomenal.
Wardero.
Wardero. I like calling him Wardero. I don't think he likes it.
He's not gonna like me in a minute.
No, I think it's going to be. I think it'll be a runaway race. This one for the leader, but there'll be some good battles going through the grid. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to see some pretty mighty crashes in this weather.
Oh yeah, I'm counting on it. I'm counting on a safety car as well.
Several, I think.
Any of the drivers in the chat, is it going to dry up? Do you know, or are you just going to be evil and not tell us?
Probably both.
It's not
Nope.
drying up. Okay. Last block, light rain. Okay.
Do we think
You
intermediates
heard it
at
there,
some point
guys. The
mid-race,
last
or is it-
Minecraft block is light rain. Nope. Last block, light rain. Warder says yes. Matty says light rain towards the end.
I think I'll be interested to see if we go to inters towards the end, or maybe towards the middle of the race.
Yep, this is Codemasters. I mean, it could say the rain's coming in 45 minutes and it start raining on the formation lap.
It could say
So-
you're going to get no rain at all and get rain on the formation lap. So yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Lap 23, light rain. That's very specific, Rosberg.
That's a
Thank
good-
you very much.
if it's not light rain by lap 23, we are gunning for you, Rosberg.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's getting disqualified.
Yeah, we'll
We
take
will
your
send
name,
the
strike your name
typhoons
from the
out.
result.
Don't you worry about that.
This is going to be an
So,
interesting
we'll
race
just-
because I think it's going to showcase how some people are better in the rain than others, and it might not be the people that we're
Traction
expecting.
users. Sorry, I had a sneeze then.
Okay.
Rosberg says he'll DNF before that, so no worries.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not, because you put in a mega lap, but qualifying you don't score points. It's all about race day.
This is Formula E, of course, but
Oh yeah.
Someone had to say it, didn't
yeah.
Yeah.
they?
I feel sorry for them poor bastards above the pit lane with no umbrellas, just clapping and cheering with nothing going on.
Oh, I wouldn't worry. They're all probably drunk on vodka.
Woodga.
Just don't feel like don't feel the water just bounces off them.
So the formation lap is underway, and my game sounds really quiet, but it's so everyone can hear us. Rosberg leads us away.
Who's
followed
going to
by
crash on the
Pushkar
formation
Fox.
lap, I wonder?
Big Will.
Big
Matty.
Will.
Definitely Wig Bill.
No
Definitely.
hesitation there.
Just has it in his locker, you know.
Bill. Sure.
Yeah. Wig Bill.
I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know who can win this, but Rosberg just wants to get this formation lap over and done with. He is off.
Well, I suppose we need
He's
to worry about
bolted.
heating his tyres. They're not going to be.
Very
Not gonna be
warm.
Hot for long.
They're not going. Well, they're not going to be hot at all. I don't think with this amount of rain, are they?
No, I would imagine not. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting race, especially with this weather.
Come on, people. Then call your winner.
Me.
Push car because he's in good form in league racing at the minute.
Okay, what about you, Jamie? Go on.
Well, it's a tough one at the moment. And anyone could win it. But I'm gonna go for Roll Hard Lad
Oh,
I'm gonna go
in the
for
McLaren.
Joycey 93.
Okay, so like Top Gear, we all don't agree.
well, I'm
One
just
of
gonna
us
throw,
will be right,
gonna throw Big Will out there. He's
Or either one of us will be right, or
It's
we'll all
big.
be
or
wrong.
all of us wrong.
Waters doesn't like Rosberg by the looks of things. If you see where he is on the map.
I just think this is gonna be Waters' pace for the whole race.
Ah,
Ouch!
10 seconds behind 13th until 13th for tires. Well,
Gareth, that's your cue to speed up a little bit, mate.
oh, you heard it.
Everybody's gonna be able to have a cigarette before he makes it round.
Yeah, Rosberg's
I mean,
been
I
sat
am.
in the grid for 5 seconds already.
Speed up!
Roland's had a horrible formation lap. He's already down to 13th.
That's just Roland. He likes to just slow down.
Yeah. Oh, imagine if the formation lap race was a thing. That'd be
Nah,
glorious.
what I want is a PC
Water would have been
just to,
disqualified.
I want a PC just so we can all race safety cars. I think that would be...
Here we go.
Right, I need a good camera angle game. There we go.
Go to number 10.
And it's lights out and away we go. I didn't know what to say then because the light got stuck on 1. But Rosberg's got a good start, but so has Pushkar. We're watching Beastie at the moment as he makes his way into 5th. Because, oh, is that damage straight away?
There is a
Oh,
lot
that's
of
a
lag
tight
at the back. Whoa!
Oh,
Joyce's best spot.
my God.
Oh, there's multiple spinners.
And Pushkar is facing the wrong way. I cannot keep up. This is fantastic.
That was a coming
So
together, I
Pushkar.
think, with Joycey and Pushkar going into turn 1. It looked like Pushkar wanted the line.
Pushkar doesn't have damage, so he's got away. Well, pretty luckily
Swayze's
there.
made a mistake somewhere as well. He's been overtaken by
Swayze is
Joycey.
missing a lot of win, and Pushkar has gone again. This is not
Oh,
looking good for the Toro Rosso driver.
yeah. I think I may have to change my
Conditions.
choice for the winner.
Conditions very...
Whoa there!
Oh,
We
Big
had
Will, he's
Will
off.
out.
Big Will and Mello both hit the wall like the red
Will's
arrows there.
beached.
Joycey is on the back of
He's
a
not
very laggy Dom.
Roll hard lads right on the back of Rosberg.
I can't keep up at the moment. There's so much stuff going on, but we will have to go on board with the leaders. F1 Rosberg leads Roll Hard Lad by 0.4 of a second. Very, very slidey. Risky Andy 3rd. Beastie into 4th, getting past TES Roland, who has made a mega start. Where are we? Detail.
Oh,
positions. There we
Rosberg!
go.
Rosberg with the drift.
There's a little mistake.
Roll hard lad is
Corner.
all over the back of him.
Andy's in the pits.
156.9. Andy straight into the pits. Roland promoted to 4th. Beastie into 3rd place for the Scuderia. Roll Hard Lad literally checking out that gearbox of the Alpha, who goes very defensive. That is very good defending from F1i Rosberg there.
No surprises, but
Oh, what a start.
Andy came in for a front wing change as well as Swayze. As
Hero with
Will
the
off
start.
again.
Hero with the start of the race has to be Water. From 14th to 7th.
Oh, and Beastie's gone round. What's happened there?
Yeah, that's puts Roland up to 3rd place now, up 7 positions from the start.
So it is F1i Rosberg, followed by Roll Hard Lad, then by TES Roland. P4 is TES Sambo, P5 TES Norris, who's up 7 positions. But Warder 0 up 8 into P6. A fantastic start just by keeping his nose clean. A lot of people I know could do with that advice.
I think shock of the start though, no safety car. With all that going on, there was not a single VSC or safety car, so
Yeah.
these are the Russians
big.
that are putting the flags out.
Big Will gets overtaken
No,
by
they
Risky
don't.
Andy for P12.
So a mega start by Roland, Sambo, Norris and Warder.
Already starting to see a lot of gaps forming.
Yeah, look at the leaders' gap now. They are just pulling away whilst battling.
Yeah.
What can Roll Hard Lad do? Of course, no. Oh, he goes a little bit deep there. The dirty air not helping, plus the conditions will make that really tricky. No DRS, so it's all based on driver skill.
Oh, Norris is in
And
the
knowing
wall.
where to put your car.
Norris is in the wall, and he doesn't seem to be wanting to get out of it anytime soon. But
Oh.
Dom does the exact same thing.
Oh, Dom's done the exact. Oh my God, Matty!
Ooh.
Mello has
Oh.
major damage.
Now,
Yeah.
Matty's gonna have to make it all the way around the lap with a piece of front wing missing in the rain. I do not envy him.
As well pits.
Pushka comes through, so does Risky Andy. These conditions proving very tricky.
Yeah,
For
as
the
Rosberg
drivers.
makes a mistake.
Rosberg very nearly crashes.
Rollhard's on
This
the right
is-
on the back foot. No, not close enough.
This is an incredible start. What were we saying during qualifying? That this track's boring?
The track
Yeah.
is terrible.
Well, it is.
However, the drivers just make it so exciting.
A lot of pressure on Rosberg. Can he keep that McLaren behind?
I feel like
Full
it's the
swing
pressure
seven,
on the
six.
McLaren that is causing these mistakes.
Yeah. I think everyone's praying for that light rain now.
It does seem to be easing up a little bit. I don't know if that's just my eyes, but it does seem to be calming down a little bit.
Must just be your eyes, because it looks as
It look
sad. I don't know. I can't speak English at the minute, but it looks as treacherous from the start.
say in Gaelic, it's alright.
Maybe yellow flag, and Norris is out.
Yeah, he hits the wall again on the
Oh,
outside.
that could be a safety car. That could really be a safety car.
Yeah, it looks like it should, but
Rosberg and Rollhard lad come
The
round
gap, I
again.
feel, is big enough in these conditions for them not to bring a safety car in this. If he was a leader, then maybe, but
yeah, there's only really
Very
Will behind
interesting.
him when it happened.
And Norris has left the session. Does someone want to try and get him into the party to see if he wants to speak about his accident?
Yeah, I'll
I
give him
will
an
Get a
invite.
bit of insight.
and whilst you do that, I'm going to disappear for a break.
Sure.
If you catch my drift.
Yeah, what he
So
said.
there are a lot of gaps forming now.
Yeah,
The closest on battle is this lead 2. There's a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. That's a
that's-
Renault.
that's Gareth. Gareth is round. He's lost a bit of front wing.
He does have damage.
He
He
does.
does have damage.
Yeah. Oh, he's at the wall again.
Ooh, he's
He's
very
lost a
lucky there.
lot of the right side of his front wing there.
Beastie comes back through into P6. Back where he started. Just ease it back to the pitch, Gareth. You can do it. 8 seconds to Mello behind. But again,
Yeah. He just needs to keep it
the
out of
gap
the wall.
between Rosberg and Rollhard lads is still under half a second. This is ridiculously close from the Alfa Romeo and McLaren driver.
Yeah, Risky Andy.
Oops.
Closing the gap on Dom in 9th. Dom does seem to be
Rollhard
lagging
has
a
made
bit
a little
though.
bit of a mistake.
You have to feel for Warder there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Starting last on the grid is still currently P7. Dom into P10 now.
Oh, he's at the wall again.
Joycey sets the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yeah, Warder boxes for a new front wing, I assume.
I don't see anything other than a new front wing.
Yeah, I doubt he's pitting for Editors.
It's still raining very heavily here. As Roll Hard Lad made a little bit of a mistake. So he's dropped off the back of Rosberg a little bit. But Roland in P3 is catching this lead group. Sambo a couple of seconds down the road.
Sambo is having
Joycey is
company
very,
now.
very close. Dom's just left, I imagine.
As Big Will has had
because of
another
lag.
spin.
Yeah, it was Will. He's now 16 seconds behind Pushcar in 12th, who is also 45 seconds behind
Warder
Warder.
in the chat says Joycey tried to take me out. Did he buy you a drink first? And that gap is increasing.
Will gets another penalty.
At the front, I'd imagine Will won't be in much longer. Because I think he's going to get frustrated, but just stick with it, my friend.
Well,
Anything
if
can
there's
happen.
a safety car, Will still has a shout of some decent
He has lost
position.
his left end plate though, so he does have some wing damage he's having to nurse at the minute.
Rosberg surely made a mistake because Rollhardland's only 6 tenths behind him again.
Yeah, so is Sambo by the looks of things, as Joycey's right on the back of him here.
I just
Gonna
think
go
that
on board
one's a
with the
difference in
racing
pace
point.
between the two drivers in the rain. It seems like Joycey's got a lot of pace in the rain.
Yeah,
He does, he's getting very close to the back of the racing point. Pulls out to the right into turn 2.
Ooh,
he just
Had
jumped
to
the curb
cut
a
turn
bit.
2.
tight. Well held by
That's not
Sambo.
going to help.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Very
got
good
the
defending.
Oh, he's got off
good
the racing
save.
line. You
Very
can
well
never
as
do
well.
that. Yeah, that was a
England
brilliant
needs to
save from
sign him
Joycey.
up for next season.
Impressive defending from TES Sambo though on that first corner.
Yeah, and Pushcar is round again. This is a yellow flag in sector
Don't worry, Pushcar.
3, that was.
Just blame it on the commentator's curse.
Yeah, it was all my fault. Also said look out for a wing bill.
Rollhard is pressuring Rosberg. If this was the dry, he's just gone purple in sector 2. That's the McLaren driver.
Oh, he's very
Very
close
close.
now.
Small mistake from Rosberg, and the lead is all roll hard. And judging by the pace he's got,
He's
will
gone-
make that
Oh!
and stretch that gap.
No, he's not. He's backed out of it. I need to keep an eye on Joycey and Sambo as well, because they're close again. Are they?
Yeah.
No, Joycey's fallen off again.
Dom's caught up to the back of Swayze, and Andy's caught up to the back of Mello as
Oh,
well.
no, Hardline's gone for the move! That's ballsy. Oh, bit of contact just across the line, and Dom has rejoined the session, so that's good.
It doesn't look
even
like
know he
there's any
left.
damage from that contact.
I'd imagine no, I can't see any damage. Oh, very good
His
on the brakes
closing
there.
speed on the brakes is phenomenal.
I would say that Rollhard has a very good wet setup.
But what this has
Oh.
done is this has brought Roland within 2.8 seconds again. He was down, I think, about 5 seconds at one point.
4 or 5
Yeah.
seconds at one point, yeah.
He's brought that back to 2.7. He's right there now. If they
Don't-
keep battling, I
Yeah,
feel
don't
like he
count
will.
the Red Bull out of this. Swayze with the fastest lap now. 1:52.6. I've got pins and needles. That's not.
Maybe you should jump up and have a run around. Just jog around your bedroom.
Oh, Mello's made a small mistake, which allows Andy to close in even more on him.
I need to go on board with this. Mello trying to go around the outside. Can he do a Charles Leclerc? No.
Oh!
But he comes back for the switchback. That is
Oh!
a fantastic move.
Arva would have been proud of that one. That was a brilliant move from Andy.
He wouldn't have been proud
Really
of that one because he
clever
didn't cut the
driving
corner.
from the Haas driver.
It's the switchback of dreams.
Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic.
Roll hard,
switchback.
lad. Oh, not close enough
Back
to
on
make a
board with
move.
the McLaren. Rosberg is defending with all his might. Roland's
Yeah.
still here. Any mistake between these two, and Roland could find himself in the lead. He's 2.9 behind.
And you
Could
do
be
not
a-
have to
Attraction
box
there
on
for
these
the
tyres
McLaren.
as well. So if there is a
Yeah, you can go
mistake
full distance.
from the
Oh,
team
penalty.
first,
That
Penalty for Rule Hard Lad.
seems a bit harsh.
at 5 seconds,
But it
does seem
is-
a bit harsh.
Yeah, Will's pit again for a new front wing. His team weren't ready for him either.
That's never good. Joycey with the fastest lap now, 1:52.586.
Definitely has a lot of pace in that Haas.
He's-
As
Oh,
Rosberg
that's
cuts
a-
the first or the
That's a
second
big
corner.
mistake
Yeah,
from Rosberg. He has gained a bit of time there as well. I'm not too sure on that.
yeah, that looked very suspect.
If you do it properly on that corner, then you can quite easily avoid the penalty, which is a little bit of a problem because you can gain a lot of time on that opening sector there by doing that.
Because in turn 2, you go on board with Joycey just to, not Joycey, Risky Andy. You've got to use the escape road if you miss the turn. So
Yes.
Believe he
Rosberg's got
did.
away with one there. No, he didn't.
Did he not? Was he not
He came straight
around
back
the?
onto the track. He
Oh,
didn't go towards the wall and through the escape road, so it's a little bit suspect from the Alpha driver there, but if he gets away with it, I mean, he won't
yeah.
have to concede the position. He didn't get a penalty, as Joycey is very close to the back of TES Sambo now. 3
Penalty
second
for
time
push
penalty
car.
for push car.
Now
Yeah.
that the fighting has
Oh!
stopped between the front two, although I say that,
Rosberg mistake
Yeah.
has brought Rohardland right back into it again. Roland must have made a mistake because he's now 4.1 off.
actually now
Yeah.
I was watching, there was no mistake on Roland's part, but as soon as these two stopped racing and started setting lap times, they just brought that gap straight back up on Roland.
0.3 of a second. If this was dry, I would have tried to send one down the inside of a corner. Yellow flag, sector 3. It's a Williams, and it's Big Will again, not having the greatest luck. 10-second time penalty for Mello.
I hate to be the one to tell you, but that is a Renault, not a Williams.
Yeah. Lose
So
car.
said,
As
Big
Joycey
Will.
has made it up on Sambo.
Ah, you said Williams.
sure,
Yeah.
we'll go with it.
Same thing.
Rohardland's very close to Rosberg. This could go all the way with these two.
And I hope it does.
Sambo's
hope
still on the back of Joycey though.
If it does stay like this, I hope like if Rule Hard Lad finishes 3 tenths behind Rosberg, that he doesn't say, "Oh, I needed one more lap and I would have got him."
A 3-second penalty. That's
Yeah.
now 8 seconds for Rohardland.
He's now in a provisional 4th.
It's very,
Swayze
very
overtakes
easy
Mello.
to get time penalties here.
And Big Will is sticking with it. So I applaud him for that.
I'm sure Rosberg
Because-
knows by now about the penalties. There's less pressure on him.
He is listening in on the stream, so I'm pretty sure he does. But
It's not so
just
bad knowing
watching
that the
these
driver-
two fight.
Knowing that the driver behind has penalties, but having that constant engine noise in your ear can put the pressure on regardless of penalties.
Absolutely. Just watching these two fight, I think Rohardland's the quicker driver here. So Rosberg's going to defend all he can to keep Rohardland behind, which is going to back him up into Roland. I'm going to say, if Rohardland can get past Rosberg here, that he might drive off. He doesn't try to go down the inside.
It seems like the setup
Makes
wise,
sense this
Rosberg has
time.
much more straight line speed than Rohard.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Rohardland must have gone for stability over speed, which in the rain, I do not blame him. This is the closest battle on track.
Yeah.
Swayze with the fastest lap now. We've broken the 151 mark. Barrier, I meant.
I'm not sure when it happened, but Joycey did get past Sambo.
Oh, don't
I
worry,
saw
I mentioned that earlier on the
Um,
screen.
Alright. Sorry.
Wasn't on board.
Probably wasn't
but
listening.
typical you thing to do.
Yeah.
We'll just blame it on the fact that
Rosberg
he's
a
Irish.
little bit wide there. Yeah.
Gareth is closing in on Dom.
Down to 1.2 seconds now.
I was telling you this would be a good fight between TES Dom and Water.
We'll go on board with the Renault. Roll Hard Lad is still closing. If one of you can keep an eye on that,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. And Order's a little bit wide there, but he's gained a hell of a lot of time by doing so.
Oh, Real Hard Lad's making a move. Oh,
Is he making a move? Oh, that's very close.
Rosberg makes a mistake again.
Oh, here he goes now.
One.
Down the inside, he's made him cut the
Rosberg
corner.
gave him no space there.
No,
Roll
Fernando
Hard
wouldn't
Lads.
have liked that one.
Look how close these two are. Careful, guys.
Side by
Please be
side.
careful.
See that power on the
Rosberg
Alpha.
has this.
Oh, they've touched.
Rosberg 3-second penalty. There you go.
Yeah.
This is incredible racing.
Oh,
We're
is
going
Real
to go
Hard
back
gonna
on
send
board
one?
with Warder and Dom have both done the same thing there. Both gone deep just at the end of the main DRS straight. No damage to either car, I don't think.
No quarter given between either car.
So Rosberg has 3 seconds. Roll Hard Lad has 8.
Yeah.
So if these do need to pit, Roll Hard Lad will have to serve a 5-second stop-go penalty.
Look how much Rosberg is just bolting away on any straight part of the track. Like, but then once it
have to
gets to
say
the
though-
corners, it's
Sorry.
yeah. Go on.
Well, if Roland can keep these two in his sights for this race, he has no penalties.
Ooh, didn't think of that. Actually, that's actually a shout.
Jack,
Like,
do you want to do me a favour and just check if Roland's got any warnings as well?
He's got one
Yeah.
warning. He has one warning. No penalties, one warning.
3-second
Oh.
time penalty for Roll Hard. That's now 11 seconds.
he's now down to 5th if it finishes this with these intervals. But he's going for a move again. Doesn't have. Oh, Rosberg shuts the door.
Oh, he is.
He wanted it.
Right, good. Yeah, he's not giving up. This is as Pushkart is now in the pit lane and back out on track. Still ahead of Big Will.
I'm surprised no one else has DNF'd yet.
Yellow flag, sector 3. That's Will
That's
again.
Will.
Ooh.
No front wing. Heartbreak. Oh, Walder's got past Dom. I did not see that. And a 3-second
see,
time penalty. Just to
For good measure.
back on
First
board with
trouble.
the leaders. Look how close this is again. 0.3 of a second. In sector 2 now.
I think
Roland's
that
closing
Rohan
in.
Lad's the faster of the two drivers, but Rosberg is just so defensive.
He is. And
Yeah.
the power on the straight for Rosberg.
But then he makes like
Rohan Lad
5
can't really get near
mistakes
him.
in the corners. But then they're back to square one.
I don't think Rosberg's making any mistakes off the back of that straight. I just think that Rohan Lad is really good on the brakes going into those corners off the straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's much more stable in the corners.
A
I'd say,
lot more
just
stable.
from
Yeah,
watching.
he can seem to push the power out much earlier at the corners, but...
Okay,
as
I'm
we've
going to
been
go on
saying,
board with Risky Andy and TES Swayze because Swayze is closing in on that Haas. What can the Ferrari driver do as we go on board with him? I don't think he's going to try anything. Yellow flag, sector 3.
That is
That's
push car
Pushkar
spinning again.
10
Swayze
second
gets a-
time penalty for Swayze.
Jesus. Didn't think he cut the corner that much.
Did you record that if you were watching broadcast mode? 'Cause I got a horrible camera angle for that.
Nah, I just caught the start of it.
Missed it totally. I was on board with Pushkar.
Yeah, I
Swayze
did the
runs
same thing.
wide.
And another penalty.
Time penalty. That's 13.
Oh, Pushcart.
And Pushkar
Dunks.
has retired in the pit lane, so there should be no safety car there.
Yeah,
Promotes Big Will up another position in 12th, so
he's got a full
there's
lap to
plenty
do
of
first.
plenty of time for somebody else or a couple of other drivers to crash. So we're still always in a chance for points in this kind of conditions. So
Absolutely, anything can happen in Formula 1, and as Murray Walker said, it usually does. Warder with the fastest lap.
Warder
Hello,
with the fastest
where did that
lap.
come from?
Is that not the same lap where he made a corner cut and got a penalty?
No.
No? Oh,
Swayze is
Swayze.
now past Risky Andy.
Risky Andy let him past, I think.
Yeah, that looks relatively straightforward.
I believe that if Risky Andy's played it right, though, he knows that Swayze's faster and has 13 seconds of penalties at least. So if he can just stay with him, there's a chance that he could drag him up to Beastie.
This is very,
Yeah.
very true.
Only
Rollhard
4.5
lad
second
dropped
gap.
off a bit. Dropped off a bit from Rosberg, but I wonder if he's just saving some energy, maybe.
Yeah,
As
lap car
Rosberg
ahead.
comes
He is.
up on
Look how
Big
much
Will.
ERS he's got.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a quali lap.
We will ride on board with him then. He's into overtake mode by the looks of things. Way too far back. Just getting out of the dirty air. Maybe to cool the tyres off the drying line as well.
As Big Will gets out of the way.
Yeah, well done, Will.
Oh, yellow flag sector 1. Yep, that's Big Will just getting out of the way. He does have Roland coming up on him as well though, and he's still well out the way.
Very,
Yeah.
very, very good job there from Will.
Yeah, professional
Good
stuff.
sportsmanship there.
Swayze.
Swayze now with the fastest lap.
Yeah.
Taking
Got a
it
bit
off
of clean air, of
Warder.
course.
As Rosberg slides around that corner, and now Rollhard is all over the
Oh,
back
look
of
how
him yet
close
again.
he's getting there. This is incredible. Lap 14 of 27. If you are enjoying the stream, we don't just do commentary, we do our own league racing as well. Be sure to follow us. I'm obviously TES Leclerc. I have TES Gunhead with me and TES Carroll. Also, don't forget to check out Supreme Formula Racing on Twitch at twitch.tv/supreme_formula_racing. And of course, the main event on Sundays, F1 XL, Formula 1 Xbox Leagues, sorry. Be sure to check them out. Fantastic league. I've been racing with them for, getting on 3.5 years now, and I couldn't recommend it any more. Gunhead, how have you only just followed me? Thank you.
I follow your other account, that's my bad.
Other account?
TES Madison.
I don't have a Twitch on that account.
Apparently you do.
Nice try. Sure. And now Joycey with the fastest lap. So yeah, be sure to check out them channels. All great.
Tell you what,
content.
the rain's definitely starting to ease off now.
This could very soon be intermediate times.
As
Of course,
Joycey
if
is.
they do have to pit,
Rollhard is all over that. He's going thought he was going for a move there.
Joycey within a second of Roland now.
Swayze another fastest lap. 151.4.
Well, by the looks of his penalties, he has a different interpretation of track limits.
Joycey is also currently without warnings.
Okay, so this is 4th position, and Joycey has just done a purple sector 1. So,
Well, I mean, if he gets past Roland and closes in within 3 seconds and stays clean, he potentially has a race win.
He does.
yeah, of course, and he will pull Roland along, I would imagine, as well.
Yeah, because Joycey definitely has been rapid so far.
Need to go on board with the leaders. Rollhard lad very close yet again to the back of that Alfa Romeo.
He's going for a switchback.
Ooh,
He's going to get this done. He's
gonna
got
get
the
him.
track position. He's gone a little bit deep though.
What
What a
a
move.
He has got it
from
done.
Rohan.
That is Roll Hard Lad for the McLaren team into the lead, but with, what, 11 seconds worth of penalties?
Yeah.
More.
Oh, lost of traction. Now look at Rosberg.
Pressure's on
He's going
Roll
to come
Hard
back at
now.
him into turn 2 here. Joycey all over the back of Roland as well. You can just see them in the background of your screens.
Swayze on the back of Beastie. He's got him for
Swayze
P6, but I
has
think
got
Beastie just lets him
Beastie as
pass.
well. Good
Yeah, I think it was just...
positioning from Roll Hard.
Oh, Beastie hits the
As
wall!
Rosberg goes for it, but just oof.
Beastie's hit the wall
Yeah, he's lost
and has
a bit of front
damage to
wing.
that Ferrari. Look at where he is on the track though. But he's not. Yes, he is. He's missed the pit lane.
And gets a
And
5-second
penalty.
time penalty.
On board with Joycey and Roland's gone!
No! Oh, oh
Does
no,
he have
Roland.
damage though?
No.
Sambo right on the
He
back
doesn't,
of him
he
now.
doesn't. But
He's
his
done very
rears
well.
are going to be
very,
lit up.
very well. He done very well to keep that out
As
the wall.
Joycey goes.
Oh! He's
Oh!
no damage either.
Careful! Oh my god!
That was close to tears. It's all
Very,
kicking
very well
off
done
now.
from Joycey there, reversing out the way in time.
Yeah. Well done.
He's now going to have...
I think I can make the noise that Roland just made.
Yeah, poo came flying out of that Red Bull,
A
100%.
lot of
Suddenly-
poo shot out then.
Suddenly, Sambo is looking at a potential podium.
Yeah.
Possibly, but crucially, Roll Hard Lad has 11 seconds to third place.
Yeah. For how long though?
Well, he's
Because-
gapping
So sure,
Rosberg.
he is starting to
Ooh.
create a gap on Rosberg. It's now 1.4 seconds as Sambo is right behind TES
How-
Roland.
However,
We'll
I
have to
can
think, though.
see intermediates coming into play soon, looking
Yeah.
at this drying track.
Was about to say that,
You can
which would
see
mean...
intermediates coming into play, but I can see an overtake from Sambo on TES Roland coming right up. Look how close he is to the back of that Red Bull. As he moves to inside, made a bit of contact. TES Sambo moves into third position.
Oh!
Roland comes back
Roland's
at him.
come back at him.
He's on enters.
Oh! They touch!
That's 6 seconds for Rosberg.
Yeah.
And the Hasses have double stacked.
Yeah,
On board with them. That's not gone too badly actually.
That worked out
Yeah.
quite well, I think.
that was a good double stack from the Haas team. Fair play.
Here comes Warder with Mello right behind him. In P8.
Well- Will also pits for intermediates.
As
He's got
Sambo
nothing
goes
else to
wide.
lose, unfortunately. Sambo's
Yeah.
gone wide. 1.6 off of Roland. Roland is 11.8 off of F1i Rosberg. But Roll Hard Lad is now 2.5 seconds clear of Rosberg. If
Oh,
you
also-
were Rosberg, guys, would
Yeah.
you take the risk of intermediates?
That's
If I
Will.
Oh, we
was-
have someone.
No, that's
That's not
Warder.
Will, that's Warder.
Yeah.
Rosberg is going
Warder.
into the pits now.
Yeah, he's gone for the undercut, but you have to remember Rosberg has 6 seconds of penalties, which will mean he has to serve the 5 seconds as well.
No, he doesn't. They're 3-second time penalties. If you get a 5-second penalty, then you serve your stop go.
Oops.
If Aaron
Yeah, I got that
doesn't
wrong.
box, he may be able to stretch this to win.
Roland has done the same to try and undercut Sambo.
Yeah.
Roll Hard Lad, if you are listening, absolutely gun it. It's your time. This could be the win of the Russian Grand Prix as we're on lap 18 of 27. Rosberg is out of the pit lane on a fresh set of intermediate tyres as well as TES Roland. Swayze
Swayze
has
doesn't
jumped
pit.
him into fourth, but Roland is on the inters, and going from my experience as well as yours, gents, I'd say this is intermediate weather now.
Definitely.
I'd say it
Without a
is,
doubt.
but if you stick to the wet part of the track with these wet tyres, there's no reason why you can't stretch them to the end.
And
All about lap time.
yeah, I agree, but I think Brohard Lad is listening because he has 25.9 seconds to Rosberg.
Yeah.
This is going to be close. That's all I'm going to say.
I think he's going to box
What does
now.
Brohard Lad do?
Well, I'm waiting to
would.
see a purple lap time from one of these enter guys. Then we'll know.
My throat.
As he goes into the pits.
Aaron is coming in. Brohard Lad is in. Joycey, 3 second time, but careful, Aaron!
Oh, he's got another
And another
one.
3 second penalty. This track is ridiculous for penalties. What does
He
Sambo
may
do?
appeal a few of
Sliding
those.
round the corner. Absolutely.
Roland
No!
As Roland's out.
Swayze's hit the wall as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a virtual safety car. This is perfect for Rollhard Lad, who's serving his 5 seconds now.
Yeah, Sambu's also pit.
Rosberg cannot speed up. He cannot speed up.
And he's overtaken Rollhard Lad for the race lead.
As Sambo serving his penalty.
I can't believe what happened to Roland.
Absolutely devastated. He was having such
Yeah.
a good race.
I am going to try get the TES co-owner into the party just to talk us through what happened, because unfortunately we missed it.
I thought you
Yeah.
called him TES Corona.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would absolutely not do that. So Rosberg is in the lead. But crucially, Rollhard Lad has served 5 seconds.
Yeah, he's got 9 seconds, so if
9
he
seconds.
gets past Rosberg and gets a over a 3-second gap, he's won. The sound system
Everyone
say
is
that.
on the intermediate tyres.
Yeah.
It is a different race on those intermediate tyres though.
But unfortunately for the viewers, the closest battle is Rosberg and Rollhard Lad again.
Well, Sambu
Just
and
look
Joyce
at the
even,
gaps to the leader. Oh yeah, I'm on the leader. Oops, let's put interval back on.
Well, it is real hard on Rosberg now as Rosberg makes a small
Walder
mistake.
has got ahead. Well, he stayed ahead of Mello after pitting after
Rollhard
him.
has brought this back to a second in that lap.
Yeah, sensational outlap from Rulehard.
So we are going to see some purple times come in very, very soon. I would just like to give TES Big Will a massive shout out for sticking with it for this
Yeah.
long.
Takes a
Being
lot of patience.
2 laps down, I want to say.
Yeah,
Still in for a
I'd say
shout
2
at a
laps.
point here. He'll move into 11th.
As soon as he goes past Roland's carcass of a car.
Well, I mean, he's got what? How many? 4 laps? Well, 3 laps, I suppose. So if somebody crashes on lap 24 and completely takes himself out, he's got a chance of a point.
Yeah, it's not out of the question either.
No, absolutely not. So, lap 20 of 27. No full course safety car. We've only had a VSC a couple of laps ago. Rollhard Lad chasing down F1i Rosberg, who has 6 seconds of penalties. Rollhard Lad has 9. I would suspect he is going to try and appeal some of those, because the ones I've seen that I've caught on broadcast have been a little bit iffy.
Yeah, but if
Roland
Rulehard
says
Lad
not
does...
in the mood to join.
Yeah.
Roland, I feel for you, man. We all feel for you. You
Yeah,
are
that's
having
that's fair.
a superb race. It's just so unlucky, and like I said, we just feel for you. We've been there before, we all have. It's ridiculous. Okay.
That's not what he said.
No, it's not, but hey ho.
For the sake of our younger viewers, we will censor the middle part.
And Big Will is now into P11.
As Joyce
Joyce's on another purple lap.
At 1:47.724. So definitely the right call to go on to the intermediate tyres. Fair few gaps opening up. Once again, we have Rosberg versus Rollhard Lad.
So far, though,
I think it's just that's what we should have named the title of the stream.
currently sitting in provisional third place is actually TES Sambo, which is quite impressive from the Scottish driver.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I think Sambo mentioned before we went live that he had some high hopes for this race. So if he's listening, keep it clean and you will be P3 basically.
Just keep doing what you're doing, yeah, basically, yeah. And you have a good shout at it. I mean, you're 2.6 back now, and any more mistakes from Joycey and it's yours for the taking.
Absolutely. 6 tenths now separate Rosberg and Rollhard Lad as we are on board with the McLaren driver.
I think even if he's
Don't
not
run too wide.
guaranteed the win, I think finishing first on track is well deserved for Rollhard Lad at this point.
Absolutely, as I've just seen a WhatsApp message in our chat, which is the incident. So if I had a PC, I could, in theory, show a replay.
I will take a look.
That's coming. Just a little spoiler. For everyone out there. That is coming. So Warder is closing back in on Mellow 888. What is the penalty situation, please, Jack?
I see.
Oh! Just seen the replay, sorry for the crash.
Yeah, I just saw that. Okay.
Okay, so, Gunhead, do you want to try and explain? Actually, hold that thought. Rollhard Lad is 4 tenths behind F1R Rosberg, but I don't think he's going to make a move into this corner. No, but he's very good on the brakes as Rosberg slides!
Oof.
This is incredible.
It is. Scintillating stuff. Both of them sort of slide at the same time there.
They did, but he's still sticking with the Alfa Romeo.
Well, I will cut a long story short for you on the incident that Roland has just posted, and that is that he had his wheel completely taken out from him on the back straight from between sector 2 and 3. So it's no wonder he's not happy.
Yeah, definitely not. Joycey sets a 147.5. He is pumping in them fastest laps.
I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for his first corner incident, I reckon he'd be as either in front of these two in the lead or battling with them.
Or with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Rosberg runs wide.
Oh, that's very wide from Rosberg.
He's probably one warning away from a time penalty.
Which would both be 9 on track, right?
Yeah.
It would.
Wait, no. Because Rollhard Lad had 11. He served 5.
Yeah, but he got another 3 second. Oh, entered the pit
Yeah,
lane.
he's currently on 9.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot he ran a little bit wide on the pit lane and it gave him a penalty, which is absolutely ridiculous, I think.
Yeah.
So it's lap 23 of 27 of the Russian Grand Prix as Warder is flying. I think it's the only word to say. for his driving ability at the moment and closing in on the racing point of Mellow 888. Oh no! 3-second time penalty as I say that. For Warder. Dom is in a pretty lonely P10 at the moment.
Yeah, still in the points though.
Not quite as lonely as Big Will, but...
No, but... Sorry to cut you off. Roll Hard Lad is coming back at Rosberg. Gonna try to send it around the outside. No, he's not. Good car placement from Rosberg again then.
Always
starting to...
I was about to say he had the traction there to go for a move, but then as soon as I was about to say that, he lost some.
I think he's just hoping for a mistake from Rosberg. Going wide round the corner, maybe putting the power down a little bit earlier and getting the slide on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, keeping Rosberg's mirrors orange. We just had a yellow flag pop up then. I don't know what that was for.
I was checking, there was nothing.
Ah, yes, there is damage on Beastie.
Oh.
He has front left end plate missing currently on that Ferrari.
Is it not? Is it too late to pit? I mean...
Yeah, I'd assume so.
He's got 3 seconds on Mellow. If he can keep the pace up, there's no reason why he can't.
Doesn't look too bad. Oh, actually, tell a lie, it is. He's missing the whole end plate of that front wing.
Yeah.
Which isn't too great. I can't believe... Oh, Roll Hard Lads has been doing this all race.
Yeah. I'm sure he's getting
great drive from
pretty bored of seeing them flashing red lights from the Alpha in front of him.
I'm pretty sure he's getting bored of reading Alfa Romeo on the rear wing. Again, great car placement from F1i Rosberg.
He's gonna go for the inside though.
Oh,
close to the door there.
We got a good camera angle for that, but unfortunately, we couldn't put it off. So lap 25 of 27 here at Sochi, and
the move is coming. I feel like it's coming. He's gonna try something before the end of this race.
Yeah. I don't know why this has come to me now, but I'm pretty annoyed to see that Rosberg's number is 67 and not 6.
Yeah.
What's that about?
You heard the commentator?
Yeah, Anthony Davison here.
Yeah, good old Ant. Nah, you can be Eddie Jordan. 2 tenths away. Is he gonna go for it? No, he backs off again. Does Roll Hard,
he's gonna go
but
for
he
the
is
switch
saving
back
his
here,
ERS.
Yeah, he's gone for it again.
Got very good traction.
Ooh. He gets amazing traction in this final sector.
He does get amazing traction, which, considering he runs no traction control, is incredible. So, we begin lap 26, and again, for the previous 26 laps, it's these two going hammer and tongs. Who will come out on top on track? Penalties will come into consideration for the result of this Grand Prix.
Got a good exit there.
If Rosberg picks up another penalty, this will be settled on track.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Here
goes
he
for it
goes!
around the outside.
Brave.
Ooh.
That was a fantastic camera angle as well. Well done. Well done, Cody's.
Well done.
First time you'll hear me, and the last time you'll hear me say that. Yeah, I don't... and it is game over. It is game over.
Game, set, and the match.
Okay, so Jack, we are on the penultimate lap. I'm going to ask you for your driver of the day, please.
That's a very good question. Let me just.
And no, you can't say Max Verstappen.
Damn it.
Burn.
Well, then I'm gonna have to give it to Joycey. He's had a fantastic race. He had a pretty poor
Here
start.
comes
But
Roll Lad. Oh, there's contact! Big
Oh!
contact!
that's a 10-second type penalty out of this collection. But they continue to, yeah,
Has
rule
done
out
the
less than 3.
sportsman. He's been a very good sportsman there. Giving
Yeah.
Rosberg the position.
Yeah,
don't
because I
blame him
think
for
if he
going for the
appeals
move.
that penalty, that it probably will get removed. Because that was, where was he supposed to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Rosberg begins the final lap, as does Roll Hard Lad. Gunhead, right, your driver of the day, please.
I'm going to have to give it to F1 Rosberg, and it's not just because he's winning this race, it's because he's consistently held Roll Hard Lad up for this entire race. And he's
Yeah, that's a
done
good
it
shot.
incredibly cleanly. It's just, I mean, between these two, it was really tough, but I'd have to give it to Rosberg, because not only has he held back Roll Hard Lad, he's done it with minimal penalties as well, so... And in the conditions, that's impressive. Impressive driving.
Well, yeah, I think everyone's taking it a little bit more cautiously, bar these two.
Yeah.
Because if this was in the dry, there would be a...
Oh, Joycey's right!
I want to say...
Sambo's got...
And Sambo has taken third place on the final lap of this Russian Grand Prix. Incredible scenes here at the Sochi Autodrome.
We're all going to change our driver of the day to Sambo, I think.
Yeah.
So I am going to go back on board with the leaders.
Yeah.
As they begin their final sector of the final lap, it's F1i Rosberg who leads Roll Hard Lads.
Oof.
And
Very close to his rear diffuser there.
F1i Rosberg will take victory here at Sochi for the Alfa Romeo Racing Team. Just 2 corners to go, and Roll Hard Lad is weaving to say, I'd imagine, what a race.
Yeah.
But it's Rosberg's time. Final corner. It's P1 for the Alfa Romeo, P2 for Roll Hard Lads.
He
In the
keeps that
McLaren,
P2 as
and
well, will he? Will he, will he,
He
will
will
he?
at P2, and what a fantastic Grand Prix for these two as TES Sambo rounds the final corner now to finish in P3 for
He
Racing
doesn't.
Point, and has jumped Roll Hard. It's P2.
Oh!
P2
you look at that?
for Sambo.
P2 for TES Sambo, Roll Hard Lad P3, Joycey 1993 P4. Risky Andy has picked up a 3-second time penalty and will finish P5. Swayze now coming around the final corner and finishes P6.
As we now wait for Mello to make his way round.
And Warder's spun.
That's going to give the position to Beastie.
Beastie has jumped Warder 0.
As Big Will finishes in P11. He won't be
Warder
my driver
is-
of the day, but
Is he?
fair
He's
play to
not.
Big Will for continuing on and finishing the race. Plenty of other people would have given up, pit and DNF'd, but fair play to Will, he kept going.
Absolutely. Mello 888
yeah.
crosses the line in P7.
Yeah.
Followed just down the road by Beastie NUFC, who jumps him and takes P7. Mello P8, Warder P9. And rounding out the points, whilst going wide, will be the Red Bull of TES Dom. It's a day of what could have been for the Red Bull team.
What a second place for Sambo, though. Come on.
Yeah, brilliant
An
drive from the Racing
incredible
Point.
second place for
The work.
Sambo, but I must say, at this time, because I've just seen the chat, Roll Hard Lad has said, I'll have them 10 seconds back. Thanks.
I would also agree with that. I mean, I watched it looked like it was a bit of an aggressive defensive move maybe from Rosberg and an undeserved 10-second penalty.
It was
as he
aggressive,
also
but
handed the position back. So
he gave the position back. That's right. It was an aggressive defensive move, but I would say no more than a racing incident and the removal of the penalty.
yeah.
My driver of the day will be F1i Rosberg. He had a pretty incredible race. But, what a Grand Prix, gents, and thank you very much for joining. Hopefully they're all like that for the rest of the season now.
Yeah, that's
I'll hand over to Gunhead to say a few words. Take it away.
Well, just just keep it up. Really, that was fucking awesome. Pardon my French, but that was a great watch.
Fucking was.
What a return to the cons for us, I suppose, on this league. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, just keep it up, boys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Anything to add on to that, Jack? Any
Not really.
special mentions? Or?
I think everything's been said, but yeah, more of that next time, please.
Yeah, just before we sign off, we will let you know what the next track is. And I presume... Oh, dear God. It's France.
Oh, what a crack.
Then again, a lot like Russia in the sense that it's a shit track in real life, but could produce something special in a league race.
I have to love
Absolutely.
that track. I won it in my last league race, so I have to enjoy that track.
So, that has been round 11 of XFR Formula 2 from Sochi in Russia. I've been joined by TES Carroll. Thank you very much for joining, as well as TES Gunhead, my original co-commentator for this league. I've been TES Leclerc. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please hit that follow button for more Formula 1 action coming up over the next few weeks. Thank you very much, and good night.
Smash.